Hello, this video is I think people should ride their bikes instead of drive their cars. The main reason, well, yeah, the main reason, there's lots of main reasons, but I think the main reason people should ride their bikes is health. When you ride your bike, it's a really good way of exercising. Um, Works most of the muscles in your body. You can pump yourself as hard as you can. And you know, when you sweat a lot, and it's a good reason to get. I mean, it's like if you ride your bike instead of drive your car, you're killing two birds with one stone, basically. Um, you're getting to the destination and you're getting a workout at the same time. So it's kind of like you're accomplishing all this stuff and not using a whole lot of time to do it. You know, everybody wants to get in shape. Everybody wants to lose their belly or their ass. Bicycling is a perfect way to do that. Lose your belly, get a tight ass. You win. Um, I mention this to a lot of people who don't, and they say, "Oh, you know, I'm not athletic. I don't do that." And I can understand that it can be physically painful to get exercise if you're not used to it. There's lots of toxins in your body that get released, and as they're releasing it, it's physically not very comfortable. But the thing is after a couple of days, even just a couple of days of it, you get used to it, and then you get addicted to it. It's like a drug. You get high off of it. And I guarantee, if you just give it a try, you'll do it, and you'll love it. Um, I was an English teacher in Santiago for 5 years, and I'd ride my bike from my house to this business and then back to my house, or from this class over here to this person's house over there. And on some of the busier days, I would ride my bike I looked at my odometer, it was like 37 miles a day I'm riding my bike. And it would be like periods of like a half hour that I'd ride my bike as fast as I possibly could when I wasn't smoking dope. I'd be going as fast as I could. And I was getting strong, man. I was like the fastest I'd ever been. It was awesome because I didn't have to take any of my own time out of my schedule. And I was getting around town faster than a car, a lot faster than anybody in a car, because I was running red lights. I'm not saying you should run red lights on a bike, but you know, you can get away with it. You definitely can do that, especially in countries like that. Um, so I guarantee, just give it a try. It'll get you in shape. Now, as far as the other reasons, pollution. Cars pollute. If you ride your bike, you're not going to pollute as much. Granted, the vast majority of the pollution in our country comes from the industry and not cars, but everybody knows that cars pollute a lot. And it's also we won't have to import 75% of our oil from other countries, and it'll be, the demand will go down, so prices will go down, and we'll stop pumping up so much oil, and then we'll be able to use that to make plastic, and it's lots of other reasons. It's a lot less expensive for you. Cars are very expensive to maintain, and the main reason is that you drive them. If you drive your car, you're going to have to maintain it. So it's definitely a good idea to ride your bike. Now, if you're not a biker, I would say there's just one thing I want to tell you is please don't get too close to bikers when you pass them, because there are potholes in the road that people swerve to avoid, dead animals that people swerve to avoid, and if you only give somebody like a foot, they could swerve in your way in the last minute, and you could kill somebody. And you don't really have to be going that fast, too. And so, please ride your bike. And some people say, "Oh, but I live like 10 miles from my work." Well, to me, that would be even more of a reason to ride your bike, because it means you get that much more exercise. If you're riding your bike 20 miles every single day, you're gonna have like no fat on your body. You're gonna have tight muscles, hard ass, Then you can go to the gym and spend all of your extra time working out in the gym or at home working out, and you won't have to be running on the treadmill, and you can spend all that time, extra time working out, and doing other things. Everybody has valuable time. It's a lot of fun to ride a bike too. You get to feel the air go by your hair. The endorphins pump up in your body. You get excited. You start thinking about other cool stuff you want to do. And it actually gives you energy. If you work out, you actually have more energy to do other stuff in your life than if you didn't work out at all. And you look a lot better. You can look in the mirror and you can be happy with what you see. It's kind of sad how people kind of forget that we're animals, kind of become cyborgs and just get dumpy, and it doesn't have to be like that. And you're never too out of shape to ride a bike. You can be the fattest person in the world and ride a bike. I've seen some fat people riding bikes. And so you can go really far. Bicycles are great because they're not bad on the joints. Running, you can hurt your joints, but biking, not at all. It's definitely a lot better for traffic. There won't be traffic jams if people ride their bicycles. People could work in pace lines. If everybody rode their bike, you'd get in a pace line, go really fast. You could see some of the same people every day riding their bike. Maybe you could talk to them. You would have more of a social society. You could have, like, instead of talking to your buddy on the bus, you could talk to your buddy who you meet up casually on the road every day to go to work. You could race each other, which is fun. It's fun to race people. And then you would actually like physical pain, and then you would be a better weightlifter, and you would have more of an all go attitude, a more I can do it attitude about life in general. I've ridden my bike since I was 4, and I've ridden my bike to and from school since I was a kid. But I can understand how it could be difficult for you if you've never done it. But it's never too late to do something new. Anybody can do it. I say go, do it, please. I know you can do it. It's not impossible. Believe in yourself. You can ride your bike. And if you're spending less money on your car, you can be spending more money on other stuff, and we can help other industries, that are good, upcoming. Save money to put solar panels on your house or something like that. So ride your bike, please. Ride your bike to work and back. And even if you're taking stuff, like if you're going to the supermarket, you can attach trailer to your bike. Trailers are only a couple $100. They'll pay for themselves in gas after a little bit. I don't do that. I drive my car, but I'm just saying, I should do that. I would probably if I was more regular about going to, the supermarket. I like to go to the burrito place. So that's about it. Ride your bike, please.